ADRA was in Haiti 20 years before the earthquake. And so when the earthquake happened, by God's grace, the infrastructure was not damaged of the ADRA office. Even though the staff were absolutely, completely devastated, they were still there. They were alive and were ready to begin helping. So ADRA constructed over 10,000 shelters from different support around the world. ADRA provided drinking water. The Adventist hospital, which is right next to the ADRA office, was a camping ground. It was an official recognized IDP camp, internally displaced people's camp, for thousands of families before they were given shelter in different parts of Haiti. So ADRA did a lot of work and continues to do work after the earthquake. I had never seen a disaster of this magnitude before, and 5 years after this disaster, most of the people who went to Haiti still say that has been so far one of the worst disasters, not only because of the infrastructure damage, but because of the mental and emotional damage that it had on the people. Going to Haiti a few days after the earthquake was nothing like I had expected. I remember going the first month and not seeing a single smile, really. Everyone was just very, very discouraged, still mourning, funerals all the time, every day, for at least the first month. The challenges: first of all, the human resource, which is the biggest asset that an organization can have. Most of them were affected by the crisis, and those who came in as foreigners to increase the capacity were overwhelmed and just in a state of shock and not knowing what to do, because there are no rules for such situations. So that was one of the biggest challenges, and the other was infrastructure and systems. Because of the extent of the damage, there was very little to work with. Everything had to start from scratch. The people themselves in Haiti they wanted to help, they wanted to do whatever they could, and they wanted to start life again. Many people were looking for jobs, and many people were willing and very eager to help their neighbor, to help clean up, to build the place. So that was an upside. And we made very good friends who we still communicate with to date. And we have a couple of families that named their children after us because of the friendship that was created. So that's an upside. And I went back to visit Haiti 4 years after the disaster, and some of the shelters that we constructed, which were meant to be transitional, are still the houses that people are still living in, and they still have, they have ADRA on them, and people are saying, if I wasn't helped with this wooden transitional 10 by 12 room for my family, I would still have nothing to date. So that's an upside, that even though we did things in a transitional period, we did very good quality things that still stay and helping the people. It's very important for ADRA to respond to these kinds of disasters that are sudden, because there is no preparation before on the people's side, and this could happen anywhere. With climate change, it could happen anywhere. So when we help our neighbor, we help ourselves. When we help people in need, we are doing what God has commissioned us to do.